right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Caught out left. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll throw. It's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Looking quickly here. Running back sent in motion. To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out. That's complete inside the 35. They get 35 out of that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going to throw it again. McConkey's got it again. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it at the 7. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Throwing it again here. And he's tackled for no gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Running out of chances. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw now. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Tootin gets it from the gun. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie it up as he nails his 1st try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They're going play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Working on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Takes the second down snap. Connects on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here. The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. And also the hurry up here. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling out to his left. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort. It's a fake. Direct snap to the up man. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Headed left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Willis to the air. Complete left side to Thomas. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Hand off to Tootin. Still has some space inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 13-point lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense to the line fast. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap now to Willis. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw here. Buying some time right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tootin. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Willis. He's got a man left. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Willis. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's 2nd and inches at the Browns' 18-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. He's going to throw it again. On the move, headed right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Willis. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 31-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Willis looking to throw. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Hot 70. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Jacksonville in punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Throwing from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Working quickly here. They'll throw for it. Quick slant, taken in by Ferguson. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing on first down, Willis. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Working quickly here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Tootin on first and 10. And he cuts it back right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. He just keeps fighting McConkey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Lewis in the pistol. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come back, team. Come back, team.
Working from the gun, it's Willis. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
That
One's out and cut on the right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this 4th quarter at a massive deficit. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And I can't say I've ever seen this. Have you seen this? The punt team is out to send it away. It's third down. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. So this one not hit the way he wanted there. They're going to say it went out short of the 40. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. New set of downs from the 37. Tootin with it. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Willis to throw it. Pass caught, 9-yard line. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr. the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. Missed the lateral, the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job. But there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Browns first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll throw here on 1st. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep down the right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Let's go now.
play fake. Now Willis to throw. Fits it through the middle. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First and 10, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Jaguars have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. So you know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready?
They go play action. Here's Willis. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Come on. Cook it, 19.
Willis. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Pass the 60.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it.
Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. You've got 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Browns trying to do some window dressing. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Jaguars throwing 6 more on the blowout. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tack on 7 more to their lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Gotta hurry this to the line. Back to the well again. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Quick slant to Ferguson. A lot of mess on the move here. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.